profile when someone says no hookups. That doesn't invite people who don't want to hook up. All it does is show your scars. It says, this has been my problem in the past, and I'm now telegraphing it to the world. So you're telegraphing all of your insecurities right off the bat.
Hey guys, it's your girl Melanie, and yes, we're back again with another video that features Matthew Hussey, but it's from the Dr. Phil show. And it's a woman who has been ghosted.
Niggas who play with me who dead, them niggas ain't wanna live. She gave me head and that head was given when it was supposed to give. I came out here and got on cause I was doing what I was supposed to do. The way she ate me up and ate them kids, I don't think she want no kids. These niggas beefing for IG, but bitch I wanna kill. Kept getting blessed cause bitch I hustle, I ain't wanna steal. I whip this bitch out now in front of all these cameras, niggas know what it is. My hit out here sliding with a warrant, I think he wanna steal. Pussies put me over the little folks.
Multiple times. Also, I just wanted to say this video is brought to you by my Patreon, but I'll talk about that more in a little bit. Let's get into it.
Brooklyn says he ghosted Brittany because of her trust issues. Have another one of her ghosts joining us on the phone.
He just looks crazy. Anyway, this is Holly Mike at EPG Studios. I am happy to have you guys in today. Thank you guys for coming into the channel, guys, again. And boy, oh boy, do we have a good one today for you guys. So this one, he said a lot. He said a lot of interesting facts. Now, he said the fact is that we don't want, we're not understanding. Fact is, what you're missing here is that you don't want to have, when you put out your insecurities, right? If you put on your bio like no cheating or no this and no that, you're letting people know that you've been to that road before, and you're letting people know those are your original problems. That is a very accurate statement.
Phone today. He wants to remain anonymous, which I respect. So are you there?
Hey, Doc, I'm here.
Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. So how many times did you date Brittany?
Is that like your gay best
It was
friend?
brief. We met one time at a party. You know what I'm saying? That was like a little kickback at, one of our mutual friends' house. And we hung out a little bit at the party. And after that, we texted for a while. And it kind of just ended shortly after that. We didn't really do dates and, get to that point.
Yeah, you said her text messages were a red flag to you. What was the problem?
Oh, man, it was like a number of them, Doc. Like, it was kind of like the back-to-back text messaging before I can even respond.
Us seeds we do, us seeds we cry. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you guys' video. I know you guys have a lot of interactions, or if you're just watching this straight from a YouTube video, I don't know. But just to be real fast for you, we now have channel members on the EPG Studios Entertainment channel. So, all you gotta do is just make sure you go to the EPG. If you're watching another channel, like a gaming channel, a TikTok highlights channel, even the Holy Mike channel, if you want to make sure you don't miss out on anything, make sure you go ahead and go to the EPG's Entertainment. Pause this video, click on another link, go to EPG Studios logo, and hit the join button. That join button helps support the channel and helps pay for our staff, our editing team, and also our graphic designing team, and our hosts as well. Now all you gotta do is only $2.99 a month. A lot of people have $2.99 a month, so it's not that bad. But click that button, $2.99 a month. It allows you to be able to see unbefore content and also unannounced content that hasn't been on the channel before. That's only just for members. Also, we'll have content launch early because now we're doing one video a week schedule. Now there'll be videos launched early for members. So if you want to get more entertainment throughout the week, make sure you hit that channel member button. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
And it just seemed like it was like a lot of pressure being put on those text messages initially.
Right. So you felt she was a little aggressive?
Very much so. Very much so.
Right. So what words of advice would you have for her, since just being honest, you're not going to see her again, she's not going to see you. If you were just trying.
So yeah, so this woman, basically, she's been ghosted a ton, and that guy that's on the stage right now, he ghosted her too. So Dr. Phil is bringing in all these different dudes who ghosted this one woman, which she's brave for this, because I don't know how many people could stand up there and admit how much they've been ghosted, but it seems like her behavior is very neurotic, that she really gets into a man fast, and it's a red flag. And honestly, it is. When you are like the texting back to back, that right there, that is a no-go. Like, you need to mirror what you are receiving. And I think desperation comes off really, a lot of people say, well, I'm eager and I'm trying to do it with a purpose and I'm trying to get to the point. And that may sound good to you because, of how you are, but it does not work for most people, especially healthy. And it does seem like, if you guys don't know about attachment styles, it seems like she has a very anxious attachment style. She's not very secure within herself. I know this because I developed an anxious attachment style over the years, and I've actually had to do a lot of work so that I'm not so anxious, especially if you like somebody, if you're really into somebody, or I'm just anxious in general. So it comes out in a lot of ways, and I've had to learn to calm down, take it easy, and to mirror what is going on.
Trying to like be a brother and give her advice to help her, what would it be?
I would honestly say, Brittany, I think, you are a good-looking young woman. You do have, from what I've, seen, you have a good head on your shoulders. I would say as young people, we kind of have this vision in our head of what things should look like, and we have a timeline of when we should get it. But I think just live life, like learn people and enjoy them for who they are. And if, the chemistry is there, it's there.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice. What do you think about what he's saying?
It's really good advice, yes. I wish he would follow his own advice.
Let me get some other advice and input here.
I don't agree with him. I don't think women can do that. I think men can just enjoy life and just kind of let it go. Women do need to date with a purpose. I mean, period. So that's bad advice. That's going to leave her as, past the wall as a cat lady if she's just letting it go, free flowing. There is a way to be purposeful when you're dating and not be anxious or over the top or scare people off. But it takes work to get there.
Yeah,
a lot of us,
true.
we just want, and I know even me, just accept me as I am. But it takes work, just like a job, just like in school, just with anything. You have to work at it. No arena of life are you just accepted as you are. I can't think of one. But when it comes to relationships, we think we should just be accept me as I am. I'm gonna go with the flow, see how it is, and that's fun, fine and dandy in your early 20s, maybe. But as you age and you want certain things out of life, you're gonna have to work towards it. Educate yourself and get the self-help, the work that you need done within you, so that you can attract a better mate, and also work on yourself physically. And right now, it just seems like, that advice that he's saying, that works for guys. Women don't. You can't follow that.
Matthew's joining us. Matthew has the #1 YouTube channel in the world for dating and relationship advice for women. His advice reaches over 8 million followers weekly, and his YouTube videos have been viewed a few times, 300 million to be exact. He says he's concerned with Brittany's self-worth issues. Matthew, what do you think here?
We always have to be aware of the language that we're using. Because you asked, do you have a girlfriend? You also presumably don't want him to be an axe murderer. But you don't say, by the way, are you an axe murderer?
Right.
So then why is it that you say that? It's because you've been burnt on that in the past. Now the problem with that is you're telegraphing it to the exact person you want to attract. It's kind of like in a dating profile when someone says, no hookups. That doesn't invite people who don't want to hook up. All it does is show your scars. It says, this has been my problem in the past, and I'm now telegraphing it to the world. So you're telegraphing all of your insecurities right off the bat. Here's my concern. You get shown a little interest.
Dr. Phil, Steve Harvey had on his show a woman who had, it probably was 50 things on a list of things that she didn't want in a man. And I said on that when you put those types of things in your profile, when you are demanding things you don't want, you are showing your scars. And he was correct. Before he said it, I was going to say that. Saying no hookup shows that you've been part of hookup culture, that you have been burned by the hookups. A person who does not hook up doesn't think in that way. And unless they're getting a lot of people coming in a direction talking about hookups. But even then, you don't need to say it. You just reject them. You just don't respond. You just filter that out. But by saying that as well, let's say you put no hookups on your dating profile.
That's
okay,
true.
so then guys who may just want to hook up with you, they're not going to present that way. They're going to they still want to just hook up. They're not looking for anything more from you, but they're going to finesse it a different way. Those players are going to do that to you, or just even regular.
Yeah, they're going to find a way to get by that, because now they know that you're not going to straight up let them hit, so they're going to find some other way to finesse that. Very good point.
Guys, because they can see, all right, I just need to make sure I look like I'm interested in her and more than just a hookup. Maybe I'll even say it, and then that will get her to hook up with me, and then I can just drop it off. So don't play your cards to don't show your cards. Don't let people know these things. It's a slow process in getting to know somebody. There's really no there is a rush in terms of, for women, in terms of not wasting years just running around and dating a bunch of dudes. But when there is somebody, a good potential mate, or you have potential people coming your direction, taking your time to get to know them in the right way is going to actually speed up your process, and it's going to eliminate a lot of foolishness. There's a book called 8 Dates. It's by I can't even think of his name right now. John Gottman. So the Gottman Institute, if you don't know, is the foremost leader, researcher, and scientist that have studied marriage and what makes marriage last. And he can actually.
I like this whole entire video. We're going to cut it off here because I want you guys to go support the content. But Very good points. And I'm going to check this guy out. Very good points.